Here we are, another dirt road. This one's 100 or 200 kilometres from Broome, south of Broome, which is a kind of a resort town up the northwest of Australia. We're looking for somewhere to stay, so off the main road there's a sign for a campsite, 20 kilometres in, and then we'll hit the coast and this campsite. It looked like some kind of a port, or it said port on the map, but we are going to find out that it's not really a port. It's more like a large lagoon surrounded by mangroves. But anyway, in we go. This kind of road was really good for the bike. It was just a matter of figuring out how to drive along it. Going along the side was the way to go, just up on the edge a bit, on the angle. You couldn't go right up because that's really soft, but it got you away from the centre line, which had corrugations in it. Anyway, you could rip along this road and weave around a bit, no problem. Bit of fishtailing, perfect for this bike with a sidecar. This is a good example of a Aussie road too. It's in a straight line. It just is straight for 20 kilometres. There's a lot of these. Broome was interesting actually. It's obviously a bit of a resort town for especially people in West Australia. They could come up to Broome. You're hitting nicer weather in the winter, and the water was pristine. You'd be looking at dolphins and turtles and fish of all kinds, so pretty nice place, but geared up for the tourists. So I really didn't want to stay there and spend money. We almost went kayaking there, but it was still a bit of an expensive thing. Also up the coast from Broome, we had a go at it. We went to see we thought we'd try and see a pearl factory where they fish and have a factory for pearls. But that was right up the very top tip of northwest Australia, and there was a road a bit like this that would go for 40 kilometres, but it was actually a lot rougher. We got on it and we got probably 5 kilometres, maybe a bit more. We decided not to do it because it was going to be 40 kilometres. The corrugations were really bad. Obviously there's a lot of traffic that goes on their road, four-wheel drives and trucks especially, are going to really corrugate the road. So some of these roads we couldn't go on. Some of them, like this one, were great. And we're going to arrive at a campsite. Now that was pretty interesting. It had a golf course, believe it or not, but I'd have to say it would win a prize for being the worst golf course in the world. It had grass that needed mowing, but the grass was spiky, really. And we went into it with our jandals, and your whole time it was terrible actually. It was just really spiky grass. And then wherever your golf ball landed, if it didn't land in a tree, it would be covered in ants by the time you got to hit it. And apparently there was a big snake there, but we didn't see that. Here it is, our campsite. Lots of fresh grass to put our tent on. No, look, that doesn't matter. This is the outback. They were really friendly, I'd have to say that. Really friendly. A couple of Kiwis here too, working here, looking after the ground and various things. And they took us down with a kayak down to here. Here's a little exit out into the lagoon for our kayak. Easy to sort of get out. I'd have to say coming back in was tricky because we really had kilometres of mangroves, and somewhere there was a small gap to get back in, so it did actually take us a while paddling up and down to try and find out where the gap was. I don't know why they didn't put some
Where
sign.
are we right now, Dad?
Right.
Where are we right now?
Caught something about
So we're about 100 kilometers south of Broome. Right now we're in this an inlet.
Over here there's the mouth of your net, which is what we looked at when we stuck that in the lower side when the tide goes out. Just
Go
us.
for a swim.
Just us.
Oh!
Well, nobody else here. Just us in this huge lagoon. That's how big Australia is. What are you doing, Johnny?
Oh, I just hit my tailbone on that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm coming in. There's the sun. Okay. That's pretty good. It's salty. What we want to find is some turtles. That's what we want.
I'd like to hit turtles here though.
Well, yeah, look, why not? If they have turtles at Broome, which is 100 kilometres north of here, why wouldn't there be turtles here? Alright, there's our kayak. It's pretty good, isn't it? There, right there. I saw it. Oh, there it is.
It's a long fish.
Just paddle us over there. First closer. And down. No, I think that was like a sea snake.
No, that was not a sea snake. That was a long fish because I saw its eyes and its tail.
Did you?